Hello, everyone in YouTube land. We love our son back here as always. Yeah, I've not made a video in almost a week. Just kind of taking a break a little bit, and just not a lot going on right now at the moment. As I said in my last videos, or whatever, my other videos. You know, gaming right now is kind of, not really out of, it's not like dead. It's not like flatlining or whatever. But it's just kind of like, yeah, it's just not for Wii U, but it's just everywhere right now. It's just, nothing going on. We had those Nintendo, on the Nintendo side of things, we had that, those Nintendo Directs, then we had the Smash Brothers one. We're starting to get some E3 news trickling out. This is a little bit, some E3 news, and I'm excited for that. We all are. It's E3, and that's always exciting. Anytime in E3, just anytime you hear something about E3, it can be about anything. I just get excited about it. It's just, I cannot wait. But right now, there's a reason why, some of your favorite YouTubers are not making topic videos, because there's just not a lot going on. I don't know. I've been keeping up with some people or whatever, but just, for me, I don't know about you guys or whatever, if you do videos, there's not a lot going on right now. And it's been kind of boring lately. Especially, Wii U. We're getting Mario Kart 8, and I can't wait for that. But, obviously Smash Brothers or whatever, not for a while yet. Not until the end of this year, winter, for the Wii U version. Man. But, I gotta think hard and find out what to talk about, bring up some discussions, just talk about something. And I've been playing some older games, playing whatever, obviously playing Wii U or whatever too. But I've been playing a lot of older Resident Evil games, and just whatever. Now, this is the whole point of this video. I don't want to ramble on here or whatever. But the whole point of this video is to talk about, the main point of this video is to ask, are some of our favorite gaming series dead? Or is there some hope? Now, gaming series, as in, I'm going to be talking about Resident Evil, Mega Man, Castlevania, stuff like that. Just other series that are kind of like dead, pretty much. That are not really, and it hasn't been, what it used to be, It really hasn't, especially with Resident Evil, I've done a lot of Resident Evil themed videos, and it's not really, looking too good with the series. It hasn't been for a long time, since 4. Revelations was obviously pretty good, it was a good attempt at a survival horror Resident Evil game, But 4, well, let's be honest here, 4 was great, but it was action horror, or horror action, what do you want to call it. The last great Resident Evil games were the remake and Zero. Those were the last true Resident Evil games ever. Or if you want to call it the Outbreak games on PS2, those Outbreak games, but those are just online games. But Resident Evil, the last great ones were the remake and Zero on the GameCube. That was it. We will never see games like that ever again. Honestly. Even 2, 3, Code Veronica, the first one. We will never see games like that ever again. It's sad. I mean, that's a fact. That's just the way it is. We will never see games like that, and it's kind of sad. It's just kind of depressing, actually, to think about it. And if you want to enjoy Resident Evil, go play those games. Or 4, whatever, or Revelations. This series, it's a perfect time that I'm actually talking about this, because some news just came out, and some rumors, don't know if it's true, that Resident Evil 7, if it is Resident Evil 7, we don't know, will be talked about or shown off at E3 this year. I'm not really sure about that, I don't know. Seems kind of too soon. Resident Evil 6 just came out a year ago or whatever. I don't know what they're really planning on. I don't know what's up Capcom's sleeve. What really they're hiding. What are they doing? What have they been doing for a while? They don't really do much at all. Just like a lot of third parties. But you know, that I can say this with a lot of confidence right now and say that Resident Evil will never be the same because of Shinji Mikami left. I mean, that's the only way for this series to ever win back its fans is to have Shinji Mikami back on board and to bring the tank controls back and the fixed camera. That is it. Because that was Resident Evil. You can talk good things all about Resident Evil 4 all you want, but it'll never be the same again. If you want this series to return back to its roots, you have to do that again. Fixed camera and tank controls. And survival horror, obviously. That is the only way for this series to come back. Okay? That is it. But the series has more problems than just that. It's the story. It's the characters. The series is, a lot of people are, saying it's dead. And fans like myself have to, admit that. And it is dead. The series is dead. And it's sad that it is dead. It'll never be the same again. So like a lot of those comments from Capcom a couple years ago saying that the tank controls and the fixed camera, that type of gameplay is just outdated. I don't believe that at all. It's outdated, because they could do that again. They could do that, tank controls and fixed camera again. Because I was actually watching some gameplay videos a couple days ago of Silent Hill Downpour. I don't know if you guys played Silent Hill Downpour at all. I've never played it, but I watched some gameplay videos of it, and I was like, this is pretty cool. Not really that great, though, of a game, I can tell. It's not that great. But there is a certain part of that game where it had fixed camera. And not really tank controls, but a fixed camera like Resident Evil, like the old Resident Evil games. If they can do that in that, they can do it in a new Resident Evil game. No doubt about that at all. It would look amazing, obviously in HD or whatever. It would just look incredible, all they would have to do, there has to be someone talented at Capcom. Someone talented at Capcom to look at gameplay of the remake and Zero, or just play them. Play them a couple times. Go through remake and Zero a couple times and copy that formula. Go through that and look at that. The 3D backgrounds and just all that stuff, you could easily do that. Capcom is just being stubborn and stupid, like they always are. They just don't know. They don't understand it anymore. They don't understand survival horror. They don't understand Resident Evil. They don't get it. They just don't get it at all. But we will have to see if Resident Evil 7 will be showing off at E3. But again, this is just one of those series that is just will never be the same. So I don't know. But moving on to Mega Man. Now Mega Man, there is hope for Mega Man. There is always hope for that series. And I'm a long-time Mega Man. I love Mega Man a lot. Mainly the main series and then X. That's it, bro. That's probably about it. I was never a fan of the Battle Network games or their series or whatever. But the main series and X, that's it. Now, like I said though, there is hope for this series. They just need to make a new one. That's it. It's not like there was never a bad Mega Man game. Especially in the main series or X. It's not like then there's obviously other spin-off games or like the Battle Network games or whatever else, but God, look at that character model in this new Smash Bros. Game. Take that, put it in a new Mega Man game, there you go. Do like a cartoony art style or whatever. There you go. Mega Man, 9 and 10 were great, but they were just throwbacks to the NES games, But I would love to see a Mega Man game like cartoony or whatever, like Wario Land Shake It type art style. Hand-drawn or just something really cool, just something amazing. That's all you need to do. Because you have the character model right there. They made the character model for Smash Brothers, It's like, just take that character model. I know that kind of sounds like copy and paste or whatever, but take that character model and just put it in a new game. That's all you need to do. They have it right there. It's classic Mega Man, But again, there's hope for Mega Man. They're just not doing it because they're stubborn and they don't care. But again, Mega Man, obviously, Mega Man and Resident Evil, they're both Capcom. But yeah, Mega Man, there's hope for this series. Mega Man is just another one of those series where it's not dead, but Capcom is just leaving it out. It's just, they're killing it. They're killing their own franchise. And just like with Resident Evil. But it's sad. It's really sad that most of these franchises are either they've lost their identity or, whatever. Another franchise, I was moving on here to Castlevania. It sucks, Lords of Shadow, not true Castlevania at all. It's 3D, whatever. I never liked the 3D Castlevania games. Obviously, it's like hack and slash, especially the Lords of Shadow games are like hack and slash games. Never cared for the story at all. But that Mirror of Fate game does look pretty cool. I still need to pick that up for the 3DS. But we want a new 2D Castlevania game, just like the DS ones, classic ones, whatever. Those are the last great Castlevania games. Even the Castlevania games that were on PSP, those are pretty cool. As long as they're 2D and they have the Metroidvania type whatever, and they have that art style, that's true Castlevania. That's true Castlevania right there. I never cared for the 3D Castlevania games, 64 or anywhere else. But with the Lords of Shadow games, it's like a totally different series. It's not even Castlevania. It's just Castlevania slapped onto it. It's not true Castlevania at all. But there is hope for that series too. They just need to make it. That's all you gotta do. Just do it. Even though that guy did leave Konami, so that kind of sucks. I forgot his name or whatever. But yeah, Resident Evil, Mega Man, and Castlevania are the ones I wanted to talk about in this video. I mean, those are like the three big franchises out there that either lost their identity or they're just not being, there's just nothing coming out at all. It's a real shame and it's really sad, especially Resident Evil, that definitely lost its identity, and Castlevania and whatever, but, what other franchises out there do you want to come back that are dead or whatever? I mean, there's lots of other franchises out there that are just, it's not what it used to be, I don't know. But anyways, that's my video on this topic or whatever. So, yeah, more videos coming soon. I don't know really when or whatever. Kind of, I guess you would, yeah. I'm making probably a video every week, once a week probably. I don't know if I can come up with an idea or whatever. So, take it for what it is or whatever. So, but anyways. Take it easy. Peace out. Later. Bye.